My stepmom sold my late mom's jewelry, so I got even. Hey, I've been holding on to this story for a while, but now that everything is settled, I can finally share it. This is a story of betrayal, loss, and a little well-earned revenge. When I was 12, my mom passed away after a long battle with cancer. It was the hardest thing I'd ever experienced, and the only thing I had left of her was a small box of jewelry she had left me. It wasn't worth much, just a few rings, a necklace, and a pair of earrings, but to me, it was priceless. Fast forward to my teenage years, and my dad remarried. Let's call her Karen. Karen was difficult. She constantly tried to erase my mom's memory, from redecorating the house to throwing away old photos. But the one thing she couldn't touch was my mom's jewelry, or so I thought. When I left for college, I decided to leave the jewelry box at home. I didn't want to risk losing it in my dorm, and I figured it would be safe. Big mistake. During winter break, I came home and went to check on the box. It was gone. I searched everywhere, but it was nowhere to be found. I confronted Karen, and after a lot of back and forth, she finally admitted it. I sold it, she said, as if it was nothing. It was just sitting there collecting dust. I used the money to redecorate the guest room. I was speechless. My mom's jewelry, her wedding ring, the necklace she wore every day, the earrings she got from her own mother, gone. Just like that. I was furious, but I didn't lash out. I knew yelling wouldn't bring the jewelry back. So I waited. A few months later, my chance came. Karen had one prized possession, a vintage Chanel handbag she had bought on a trip to Paris. She adored that bag. One weekend, while she and my dad were out of town, I borrowed the bag and sold it online. I didn't get much, just enough to cover the cost of replacing my mom's jewelry. When Karen got back and realized the bag was missing, she lost it. She accused everyone, the cleaning lady, the neighbors, even my dad. I let her rant until she was done before casually saying, "Oh, that old thing, I sold it. It was just sitting there collecting dust." The look on her face was priceless. Karen was livid, but she couldn't say much without exposing what she had done. My dad was caught in the middle, but even he admitted she had brought it on herself. I used the money to buy replicas of my mom's jewelry. They aren't the same, of course, but they're close enough to make me feel connected to her again. Karen and I don't talk much anymore, but she's been a lot more careful with my things. And while I know I'll never get my mom's jewelry back, I feel like I at least evened the score.